This is TechCrunch.
A group of hacktivists calling themselves Department of Peace claim to have hacked the Department of Homeland Security, leaking allegedly stolen documents online. On Sunday, the nonprofit transparency collective DDoS Secrets published data relating to contracts between DHS, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, and more than 6,000 companies, including defense contractors Anduril, L3Harris, Raytheon, surveillance provider Palantir, as well as tech giants Microsoft and Oracle. The hacktivists said the data comes from the Office of Industry Partnership, a unit within DHS that procures technology from the private sector. DHS and ICE did not immediately respond to a request for comment. The Department of Peace explained their motives in a document alongside the hack, citing the recent killings of two peaceful protesters, U.S. citizens Alex Preddy and Renee Good, earlier this year in Minneapolis by federal agents. The hackers wrote, "Why hack the DHS? I can think of a couple pretty good reasons. I'm releasing this because the DHS is killing us and people deserve to know which companies support them and what they're working on." Since the beginning of the Trump administration, DHS and federal immigration agents with ICE have undertaken a campaign of mass deportations, arresting people with largely no criminal records and detaining them in overcrowded facilities where critics say they are held in inhumane conditions. The mass deportation campaign has been aided by several tech companies, with Palantir at the forefront. Security researcher Micah Lee organized the leaked data on a dedicated website, making the information easily searchable. The site shows the name of the contractors, the amount of money they were awarded, as well as contact information such as full names, email addresses, and phone numbers. The largest contracts by total money awarded included $70 million for CyberApex Solutions, a company that claims on its barebones website to be focused on filling the security gaps of critical infrastructure in the U.S., and $59 million for Science Applications International Corporation, which provides AI services for government agencies. Underwriters Laboratories was awarded $29 million to provide testing, certification, and market intelligence to customers. CyberApex Solution, SAIC, and Underwriters Laboratories did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Social network X on Monday announced the introduction of a new paid partnership label that creators can apply to their posts to indicate their advertisements. The feature could help improve creators' authenticity, so fans know when a product recommendation is an original sentiment versus a paid sponsorship, while also complying with regulations that say ads on social media need labels. Similar tags have existed for years on other platforms, like Instagram, after the U.S. Federal Trade Commission warned influencers back in 2017 that they needed to clearly and conspicuously disclose when a post was sponsored by an advertiser or if that company otherwise supports them. Last year, Instagram expanded on its partnership ads to allow creators to also get paid for written testimonials shared as comments on a brand's social media posts. Creators on X, however, haven't had a built-in way to label posts, leaving them to use hashtags like #paidpartnership and #ad to label their posts. With the new feature, creators will be able to toggle on a new Content Disclose setting on a post to apply the paid partnership label that will then appear directly below the post's content. This label can also be applied after the fact, in case the creator forgot to use the option when originally posting. According to X's head of product, Nikitia Beer, the feature lets creators be transparent with their followers while also complying with federal regulations. That's all for now. Check back tomorrow for more tech news from TechCrunch.